nicest compliment that I got after corporate was I got a call in the middle of the night by Yash Chopra ji. Definitely it did help because he was my boyfriend then. So it was we've already seen each other for 2 years. I always tell everyone that I want to be like sexy and I want to be live till 100 and I'm a big fan of life.
Basu's voice is like melting chocolate.
Oh wow.
That's his analogy.
Oh, I'm feeling very good about myself today. Thank you for it.
Absolutely.
I am a very loving person. I have a very big heart. So when love is supposed to happen, it'll happen again.
Alright, this is Abdullah from Chicago. Do you think a film like Corporate was a bit ahead of its time? Another very good performance by you.
No, Corporate did get its due what it was meant to get, and it definitely gave me a new audience. I have to say that the nicest compliment that I got after Corporate was I got a call in the middle of the night by Yash Chopra ji, and he said, he called, he's saying, "Beta, I want to tell you, I just saw Corporate and I'm floored by your performance."
Right.
So that was a very special call to getting it from Yash ji. I think it showed the reality of a woman's life, a modern Indian woman, where she's stuck in between, like how I said, you have to prioritize in life, how she's stuck in between her ambition and her love life. So it's very difficult to balance that, even in your real life. So there were some really beautiful real moments in the film.
This is Maha from Saudi Arabia. The best thing that happened to you in 2014, and I love you.
Alone.
Alone? That's the best thing that happened to you?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
No, alone, only alone. No one else.
After that interview that we did last time.
What an interview was that? It was mad. I've decided after that interview I will keep quiet in my interview.
No, in fact, Karan Singh Grover, he came and he just hugged me. He did not say anything, but somewhere unke dil jo hai mere dil se I felt, so he hugged me actually, and unka dil jo hai mere dil se laga. Mujhe kahin na kahin I felt that he was trying to tell me that what I have not been able to tell you said it in this interview.
Karan hugs people for a very long time. Everybody on set, everyone's used to Karan.
मैं तो दिल की बात बता रहा हूँ, जो उनको जो दिल की बात शायद. This is Surinder Saini from Canada. In the past 14 years, which actor do you think has best chemistry with you and why?
Chemistry, as I said, is very tough to bring about on screen. And
but objectively speaking, I think you shared a very good chemistry with John in Jism.
Yes, John, definitely it did help because he was my boyfriend then. So we've already seen each other for 2 years. When we did Jism, we had already done Etbar, which was shelved at that point of time, which released later. Yes, I did look very good with John on screen. I think with Ranbir, we look really good.
Yes, absolutely.
It was good. With Ajay Devgan, I look really, really good on screen. Akshay Kumar, lot of people.
What about Karan Singh?
Yeah, and Karan, people are really liking her.
Komal, one more question. First thing that comes to your mind when I say the following: death.
Very scary. Honestly, it's so disturbing, death, because I'm one of those weird ones. Whenever you ask somebody how long you want to live, people say 60, 65. I don't understand why. I always say I want to live at least till 100. I'm a big fan of life.
Inshallah.
Yeah. I will live that long. I always tell everyone that I want to be like sexy and I want to be live till 100 and I'm a big fan of life. I love life. So death is pretty scary for me because in my life actually I had never seen a death of anybody close.
Both of you have come out of a relationship recently. So how do you look at the entire relationship angle as far as you're concerned for future? Because I think you have made certain statements that you wouldn't want to get into a relationship in the immediate future. And even your mother is apparently very.
Our mother can do what she wants. She knows finally it's my life. Every parent wants their child to be happy, and that is your drive in life should be to be only happy. Because you're born alone and you're going to die alone. Just because of certain reasons, there is no reason to be in a relationship. I believe that if you can't make someone completely happy and you don't get that happiness back, it's just futile to be in a relationship like that. I definitely believe that's the first core reason to be with someone is to be happy. And if that part is missing, then you need to definitely, because there's only one life. Why would you want to suffer and make someone else suffer? I am not cynical towards love. I am a very loving person. I have a very big heart. So when love is supposed to happen, it'll happen again.
Once again with Alone, the way the way you've been presented is, I think, extremely glamorous. I was seeing a Hindi magazine yesterday, and the boldest Bipasha at her boldest, something like that. वो हिंदी की magazine में वो, लेकिन जो headline थी वो English में थी, something like that. How do you feel that without objectifying, that you're considered one of the ultimate male fantasies in a way? How do you react to that? Do you take it as a compliment?
I do take it as a compliment, but I don't really think about it so seriously.
Right.
You know, I continue to do my job, and I pick up films on the basis of my gut and on the basis of my liking and interests in terms of what I'm getting to do in it. Yes, honestly, the audiences do like me when I play a very strong and dynamic role. They have never really liked me playing very soft roles. Anything that I've done which is away from the normal has always been loved. So that is the way the people who love me, they like me like that. They like the strength to the characters, whatever I play. And when you talk about, you know, a woman being sexy or showing that she's sensual on screen,
I'm saying male fantasy. I'm saying male fantasy.
Yeah, but that part I really don't think of ever. No, I don't want to think about that.
Right.
It's a big compliment, but it's something that is not what drives me to choose my roles.
You know, many a time you may have like a very sexy girl on screen, but when she speaks, the voice can be squeamish and all that.
Ew.
But when it comes to Bipasha Basu, you know, you have that husky voice. But you can, that friend of mine, that figure in my last interview, he said, you know, that Bipasha Basu's voice is like melting chocolate.
Oh, wow.
That's his analogy.
Oh, I'm feeling very good about myself today. Thank you for it.
Absolutely.
This morning has been great.
How important you think is that voice? Because you know, you have that naturally husky voice. आप बहुत ही हल्के हल्के बोलते हो and all this.
और मैं बहुत जोर से हंसती हूँ लेकिन that melting chocolate completely disappears when I laugh.
But your laughter it goes with the voice.
Yeah, it echoes my laughter. I don't know. You know, this is something that I've born with. I have not done anything for it. It's maybe something, you know, what my dad did. When I was born, I was named Bipasha, which means deep dark desire. So I asked this question to my dad and mom. I'm like, this is such a small fat baby when I was born. Why would you want to give such an exotic name to a little child? Like deep dark desire. Like who names their child that? So, but somewhere it kind of fits my personality.
It definitely worked actually. It definitely worked.
Yeah.
My most favorite performance of mine is, apart from Dangerous.
Oh, very difficult to pick. I love so many. I love Raz 3, Etbar, Corporate, Pachna Hasino.
Yes, I was say one.
I can't say one. I've done 80 films, yeah, Faridoon. I'm allowed at least 10. No, I've lots of. I've been very happy with my performances in many films. Yeah.
Okay, all right. If I could change one thing about Bollywood, it will be.
Yeah, the stereotypes. You know, I'm happier about the OTT platform because the stereotypes are being broken. So there's no limitation for any actor or writers. They tend to put you in boxes. Like if one of my films, one particular genre has worked, they'll try and put that artist in that box only. And only those roles are going to come to you. So I wish the stereotype is broken forever. You know, it's gone. And that's my wish for everybody in the entire film industry.
Okay, so, Karan, what would you do in the following situation? Okay, if you see a guy trying to flirt with Bipasha.
Rapid fire.
I'll probably go make friends with him.
You probably go and make friends with him.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Then he can understand that she's mine.
झूठ बोल रहा है जाके मार देगा
हाँ दोस्त बना के भी मार सकता है ऐसा कुछ नहीं
वही